Go for 39er Hotel.
Do you have any more forward speed?
Today we start a new series of airports focusing on the extremely busy airspace of Phoenix, Arizona. We'll cover 9 airports that we'll release weekly as we always do, and those airports include Auction, Coolidge, Mesa Gateway, Deer Valley, Falcon Field, Goodyear, Glendale, and of course Phoenix Sky Harbor. We will of course still sprinkle in other airports in between some of these, but we'll start this series with Chandler Municipal Airport in Chandler, Arizona.
39er Hotel, you're clear out of the Phoenix Class Bravo airspace. Radar services terminated. Squawk VFR. Frequency changes approved. Have a good day.
Squawk VFR, frequency change approved. Thanks for the help. 39er Hotel.
We'll be departing VFR from Phoenix Sky Harbor, making a quick southbound departure to 2,500 feet on a quick 8-minute flight. We'd then be instructed to enter right traffic for runway 22 right, and would be introduced to a fast-paced world of Phoenix flying. You might be asking, wait, did he say Sky Harbor? Where's that video? Well, that'll cap off this series of airports towards the end. One airport you won't see on this trip is Scottsdale. 1, because we already did that video about a year ago, and 2, it was extremely busy with one of the biggest events in Arizona, Barrett-Jackson Car Auction. We'll put a link on the last year's visit in the description below. One thing you'll notice right away are my radio calls will be far from smooth, but I did say I would revert to my student pilot days.
Chandler Tower, Ever 19er 39er Hotel out of Phoenix Sky Harbor, inbound for full stop with Alpha.
November 19er 39er Hotel, Chandler Tower. Enter the right midfield downwind for 22 right. Say again your type of aircraft.
39er Hotel is a P-28 Romeo slant Golf, and we have a enter the right downwind midfield for 22 right. 39er Hotel.
Before we continue, I want to make note of a website, AFTW.org, or Arizona Flight Training Work Group. It's an amazing resource for local pilots to understand a lot of the procedures that are unique to this area. And I'll mention it at every airport we visit because I think it's that important. We'll link it below.
November 39er Hotel, fly direct to the right base for 22 right, so make your slight left turn.
Okay, direct to right base for 22 right. 39er Hotel.
All right, so let's talk a little history. Chandler dates back to the late 1920s. In 1928, the town opened its first airfield just southwest of downtown, even dedicating it that March with Arizona Governor George W.P. Hunt in attendance. From the very beginning, Chandler saw aviation as a way to put itself on the map at a time when flying was still new to much of the country. Just a year later, the airfield was relocated near what's now Tumbleweed Park, serving travelers heading to places like the historic San Marcos Hotel. Then the stock market crashed in 1929, followed by the Great Depression and World War II, which brought civilian aviation growth to a near standstill for more than a decade. After the war, though, Chandler recommitted to aviation in a big way. In 1947, the town purchased land south of German Road between McQueen and Gilbert Roads, and in 1948, Chandler Municipal Airport officially opened at its current location. And now we'll get our first taste of how busy this airport can get.
Right, you're
75, Chandler Tower, the pattern's full, say your alternate request.
Chandler Airport is an extremely busy Class Delta, which most airports in this area are, and it has 2 offset runways, 04 right, 22 left at 4,900 feet, and 04 left, 22 right at 4,400 feet. Tower is open from 6 a.m. to 9 p.m. every day.
November 39er Hotel Tower.
Go for 39er Hotel.
Do you have any more forward speed?
Yeah, I can do faster.
39er Hotel, Roger. Yeah, keep your speed up for me, please. Direct to the right base.
All right, I'll keep my speed up and direct to right base. 39er Hotel.
This was a first for me. I've never been asked to hurry up and get into the pattern. But then again, I've never really flown in Phoenix. So back to tower. There are 2 tower frequencies. If arriving from the south or east, that is the secondary frequency. Otherwise, it's the main one. As always, make sure to listen to the ATIS.
November 39er Hotel, your number 2 behind a Cessna approaching downwind short base. Runway 22 right, clear to land.
All right, number 2 behind the Cessna, 22 right, clear to land, 39er Hotel.
Chandler weather is classic desert flying conditions year-round with some of the most consistent VFR weather in the country. Fall through spring offers mild temperatures, light winds, and excellent visibility, making it prime season for training and cross-country flying. Summers are flyable but highly demanding, with extreme heat driving density altitude well above field elevation, and monsoon season bringing thunderstorms, gust fronts, wind shear, and blowing dust that can rapidly reduce visibility. How bad can monsoon season get? Well, last year, August of 2025, there was a huge dust storm called the Haboob that hit the Phoenix area. Definitely worth looking up the video.
39er Hotel traffic, your following is now very short, final no factor.
Got that traffic inside 39er Hotel.
Airsun 99, tighten up your pattern, please.
Tighten up the pattern, Airsun 99.
Right, gas, undercarriage, mixture full, props full, seatbelts, landing lights.
And we also heard the same thing about flying in the summer. You get up early, you get back early. October through April delivers some of the best GA weather you'll find anywhere, and we can definitely confirm that. Now, we heard many pilots get their instrument rating without ever being in real IMC, something that I am grateful to have a lot of in Southern California. And that is to say that when asking locals about fog, it is almost non-existent. But Chandler still has instrument approaches for runway 04 right, which includes the VOR and RNAV GPS with minimums of 250 feet. I still appreciate these approaches, especially for night flying.
Airsun 96 traffic to follow ahead to your right, downwind Cessna.
Look at traffic, Airsun 96.
They just passed off your right, you can start across on your discretion.
Traffic inside Airsun 96.
Helicopter 98, pop taxiway Charlie, clear for the option.
Now, traffic. There is a lot. I mean, a lot of traffic, most of it being student pilots, which include both fixed wing and rotor craft. What this can translate to is having some last-minute changes with tower. But there is a word that I would like for you to remember when flying here: unable. On today's approach, we were asked if we could speed up. On another approach, we were asked if we want to switch runways on our base leg. Now, I'm very comfortable with Hannah and understand how she performs during these critical phases of flight, from how much force to expect on the yoke to what the engine sounds like. And most importantly, I have a second pair of eyes with Irene, who's just as dialed in as I am. But if you're by yourself and this is your first time here, remember that Tower wants you to be comfortable and safe. Unable means you don't feel safe doing something, and they will respect that.
They're a 1,000-foot marker landing roll. No, you're clear touch and go. No, runway 22 left. Airsun 89, keep that rollout going, no delay for me, right on to Lima. Hold short of 22 right. November 39er Hotel, where are you parking at?
At Chandler Air Services.
Rogers, turn right on to Alpha, and then contact 122.905. They'll get you to park.
All right, right on Alpha and 122.905. Thanks for the help. In our hotel.
We've flown in many different airspaces, but this one is probably the most dense of anyone we've visited. Chandler specifically has a Bravo shelf 4,000, 5,000, and 6,000 feet above it. And it also has Mesa Gateway airspace only 4 miles to the east, which has its own fair share of traffic.
Thumbs up.
What's up?
Go pump off.
Fuel pump off.
Landing light off.
Landing light off.
Anti-collision off.
Anti-collision off.
Responder VFR 1200 and trim to neutral.
Trim is neutral.
There is a cafe on the field, but of course, after we park, we'll show you what it looks like inside. There is an FBO Chandler Air Service, and they do have a crew car. We didn't need it since we would be here a couple of nights and we would have a rental. They will coordinate a rental with you with Enterprise and have the car delivered to the airport.
Good afternoon, Chandler Air Services, Aero 19039 Hotel. Was wondering where you guys would like us to park. We have a reservation for today.
This is Chandler Air Service. Where are you located?
We're located next to Kilo Alpha.
And what was the town number again?
19039 Hotel.
Alright, we'll send someone out to marshal you in.
Thank you.
As far as transient parking, it's a little confusing, but as you heard, we made our reservation ahead of time just to make sure we had a spot, which was good for us because we would come to find out that the next day would be the airport day, meaning that there was less parking than usual. If you're only coming in for a couple of hours to go to the cafe or to meet someone, there are parking spots where you don't have to talk to the FBO, and we'll show you that on our tour of the terminal. One thing that the FBO does appreciate though is letting them know 15 to 20 minutes out that you're coming in. It helps them coordinate the linemen to meet you when you arrive. And this is what it sounds like on another flight when we were returning back to Chandler.
Chandler Air Service Unicom, Aero 19039 Hotel.
This is Chandler Air Service. How can I help you today?
Hello, this 19039 Hotel. It looks like we'll be in to park in about 15 minutes, and we just want to get some help finding some parking.
Thank you so much for letting us know. You said 15 minutes, right?
Not a problem, thank you.
And that's it. It's pretty simple, but as you can hear, it's sometimes a little hard to hear what they're saying just because they come in a little lower. And it was only until I heard this playback that I realized she was trying to confirm that it was 15 minutes, and I completely ignored her. And how tight was parking this weekend? Well, they had to move another plane to make enough room for us to park. And while we're waiting here, we did want to mention there are 2 fuel pumps on this field. One's right here next to the Chandler Air Service, and there's another one further to the west. And we'll walk over there to show you that shortly. The reason that's important is because it's a cheaper pump. We made it to our home for the next couple of days, so let's go do some exploring. We are here in Chandler, at Chandler Municipal Airport, and we just got back from, well, we just came from Phoenix Sky Harbor, and this airport was crazier.
I think it's because it was so short to go from Phoenix to here. It was an 8-minute flight.
Yes, and I was not expecting an airport like this for the tower to tell me, hey, you got more speed? Because I need you to like hurry it up a little bit. I was already going like, I think I swear 110 knots. And he's like, can you go faster? I was like, yes, I can go faster. And then it was so much, like I got so tense, it was like, okay, well, I guess we're gonna do a short approach too. And so that's why when you guys see the approach, I am not lined up. Like, I don't know what happened to final. It was just like, to the numbers and then land. But that was a good landing though.
It really was.
But yeah, so we are here for the next couple of days. We're gonna do a couple of things here in the next couple of days. One of the things that we have to do while we're here.
What's that?
Is go to the cafe.
And you know what? It's funny. We're parked right in front of it.
Right in front of it. So we definitely have to do it. We did not make it today because it's 4:30 and the restaurant closes at 2. So, but we're gonna have plenty of time to do it.
Oh yeah.
And then of course we're gonna have to walk around here to see what's going on. But what we do know is there's a lot of student traffic here.
A lot.
Yeah. So Tower was funny, just like, I didn't even hear that because I was so focused on landing, but you said you was telling like, hey, tighten up that base or tighten up that pattern.
Yeah.
So Tower does not play here. So when you come here, be ready. We got the rental behind us, and we're gonna go give payment information up at the FBO, and then we're out of here to the hotel and calling it a night.
Yeah. All right, so I think we're done here for today, so we'll see you guys tomorrow.
See you guys tomorrow. But before we leave, the first thing we had to do was go inside the FBO to give our payment information, but we also found out that they do flight training here. So as you see, they have a lot of flight training material, and they have multiple planes that you can rent. Our lineman William was awesome. He brought our rental car planeside, but just note that you will have to call him when you want to exit or come back into the airport with the rental because it's not an automatic gate. We just got done eating at what I would say is probably a famous Hangar Café, right?
The Hangar Café.
The Hangar Café. Every time we talk about Chandler to anyone, they're like, you gotta go to the cafe.
Mm-hmm.
One of the things is people do come for breakfast.
Yes.
We got there 10 minutes to spare for breakfast, but really they were really nice about it. They're like, you guys want breakfast menus? I was like, yes, we do, because you wanted pancakes.
I did.
And I didn't know what I wanted, but I knew I wanted breakfast.
Yeah.
And we just barely got here. Yeah.
Pancakes were fluffy. They were yummy. I wish my syrup was warm. That would have made all the difference, but it was still good. But I think I would have just ordered the pancakes. I didn't really need the eggs or the bacon. The bacon was very crispy.
It was very crispy. Yeah. Well, the waffles were really good, actually.
It looked good.
I know, it was really good. And then I had the sausage, which was a sausage patty, not a sausage link, and the eggs. I think I'm like, well, actually, I didn't mind the sausage. That was pretty good. But yes, a couple of things to note.
Yes.
What do we want to note?
It's very busy for breakfast. So the last couple days we've been here, we've been flying out every day, and there has been a line. So especially on the weekends, expect a wait unless you show up early.
Yes.
It is very loud inside. So if you come for breakfast, it is packed. It is extremely loud.
Yeah.
There is patio seating, but that seems to go first.
Right.
And as the sun kind of moves, if you're in the front, like tables facing the ramp, you're going to be in the sun. And there's nothing they can really do about that. So just be aware of that.
Yes.
Service is friendly. It's quick.
It's very friendly.
Yeah, and they seem to have regulars there too. So.
Oh, I noticed that.
Yeah.
Breakfast is over at 11:30.
That's right. Yeah.
So again, we thought it was 11. We called, had 10 minutes to spare. We came in, so we got like, it's just note 11:30 breakfast is cut. And again, seriously, that is what their people come for. And that's why it's so busy. Because right now it was
empty.
11:45 we left, and it was pretty much empty.
Yeah, there's probably 1 or 2 tables that came in specifically for lunch.
Yeah.
So. And then something else.
What's that?
They have an upstairs patio.
Oh yeah.
Which they don't serve food up there, but you can go plane spot. So if you just want to come look at planes from an elevated spot here at Chandler, that's a good place to go.
Yeah, it looks like it. So we're gonna go check that out. Want to go check out the terminal?
Yeah, let's go.
All right, off to the terminal. We made it to the plane spotting area above the cafe, but wouldn't you know it, there are no planes flying. It makes us look like liars when we said that this place gets busy, but I promise you it does. It just happened to be a quiet day. All the models.
I saw that. I was heading right towards it.
These are all done by one person. And what I'm noticing already, the first thing is, I think you can go out that door straight out. Oh.
Right? Nope.
Casa Grande Airport has a fly-in. It says Cactus Fly-In and Hot Rod Show.
Ooh.
March 7th. So, something to keep your eyes on if you're in the Arizona area. Oh, look. You can check out their wait list. It's online.
Are you going to look to see what it looks like?
Let's look. Yeah, it's more than 200.
Oof.
It's 223
Oh.
for a hangar. Ooh. And then it tells you when they got on the list. So when do you think the oldest one, number one on the list, got on the list?
We are in 2026 now.
Yes.
I'm going to say 2019.
You're in the right decade, but it's earlier.
Oh, God. Okay, 2016.
2013.
Wow. If you guys are curious, there's the QR code.
Or the website.
Or the website, so you can check it out yourself.
Which I appreciate them being transparent about this.
And it's nice and quiet in here. There's really comfy chairs, so you've got those chairs over there, and then you've got some recliners here.
Yeah.
Which is nice.
This is a spin. Oh. Hold on.
Full experience.
Yeah.
Then if you need a table for flight planning, there's one there too.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
I like it. All right. Let's continue exploring. If you're going to come in here for multiple days, talk to the FBO. If you want short-term parking, meaning a couple of hours, there are spaces. They're usually reserved for like jets. When you park there, especially if you're in a small plane, don't take up all the room. Just kind of go to the side of it. I know that sounds ambiguous because they're like, well, where's that? We're going to go find out where this jet parking is because we don't even know where it is.
The line goes from there right behind you.
Yes.
And it continues
All the
and
way.
it goes almost like where you see tower there.
Yes. If like today there's nobody here and you're gonna park, don't park in the center because then a jet can't park in here.
Got it.
They're like park one end or the other end. And so at least you're out of the way and a jet can still park here.
Okay.
But they don't mind if you do that.
Okay.
Now let's go check out this cool sign.
So Roger's been eyeing the sign since we got here.
I know.
If I could find a way to replicate this sign or buy one just like it, I would totally do it for the hangar.
That would be so cool.
So if you guys know where I can get something like this, let me know.
That's such a cool sign.
But I would love to have this in the hangar. I don't even know if it would fit. So
Make
for
it-
scale, go stand next to it because I don't think you can really tell how big these letters are.
They're huge.
And what's nice is like they've got like dimension to them.
Yeah.
It'd be really cool if they were illuminated.
Backlit? Yeah.
So if you guys can help me source this,
All
let
right,
me
your
know.
turn. Get up there.
So it's $550 here and it's $575
Over
right
there.
by the Hangar Café.
The stuff you don't know until you walk around the airport.
That's right.
So yeah. Yeah. See, I'm used to this. Oh.
So everything you need is in there.
Yeah. So there's the on and off switch. They even got lights.
Oh,
And I'm pretty sure that's an emergency power off switch. So here you do have to reset this. That's reset it. And then that'll count down your gallons or count up your gallons. But yeah. And they do a nice job of putting this back together. So make sure you guys use this. So you do it nicely. Oh. Yeah, that's nice. And I think I know why they do that like this here is because it gets hot.
Oh, I could see that.
Can't just leave it out.
Yeah, because this is also 24/7, which is why they also have the light.
Oh. Oh yeah. 25 cents cheaper. One thing I told Irene is we gotta go walk the airport because that's how you know who's there and you get a better feel for the airport. And so that's what we did. We wanted to see on a Monday if there was anybody here. And oh man, was there somebody here. Mm-hmm. So first of all, pilots of Chandler are awesome.
They really are.
So let's talk about all the people we met. We met first Paul.
Yep.
Then we met Oscar. Mm-hmm. Then we met Craig. Mm-hmm. Mitch.
Yes. Yeah.
Paul's daughter, Pemwadi. Mm-hmm. And I think that's it, right?
I think that's it.
Yeah.
Felt like a party.
It was a party. And they were all awesome here at Chandler. I mean, so we're not going to show you guys any of people's hangars or planes because we had no permission. We didn't ask.
Right.
If you come to Chandler, really nice people here. Mm-hmm. And to all of you guys that we met, thank you for making this really special. You exchanged information.
We did, yeah.
So it's not the last time we're going to see them. Again,
No.
Pilots are awesome, very friendly, and Chandler's amazing.
Well, and it always reminds me of why I love the aviation community so much.
Yeah.
Because everyone's so friendly. And we were extended offers to travel
Yes.
and go explore new airports with our new group of friends. And I can't wait. I am so excited.
15 minutes of meeting them.
Yeah, and I got a couple of suggestions for some really cool airports that were not on our list. So
Did you?
yeah, I did actually.
Oh man.
So we've got more to film for you guys.
More to film. Mm-hmm. And they did tell us if we just stand below tower and call them, be like, hey, can we have a tour? That they'll most likely give you a tour.
So we're gonna try that.
So we're gonna try that right now. And be like, hey guys, can you look down? Yeah, us, we wanna go inside. Chandler Ground, Aero 19039er Hotel.
Calling Chandler Ground, something 39er Hotel, second.
Aero 19039er Hotel. Was wondering, do you guys do tower tours?
Go 39 Hotel, yes sir we do. Just give us a call up here in the tower sometime and we can organize something pretty quick for you.
Okay, is it just airport manager number?
So I'm going to interject here and say I think we got the wrong number because when I called, it got sent to voicemail. We decided not to leave one and just call back later. But about an hour later, a woman returns our call and was completely confused when I asked her about a tower tour. And even though we didn't get to visit tower this time, we'll make sure to plan ahead next time we're in the neighborhood.
Well, we are wrapping up not only Chandler, but a 9-day trip.
Yeah.
Which was way more spectacular than we could have imagined. The airspace here is very energetic.
It is.
A ton of GA traffic.
Yep.
And we loved every minute of it.
We did.
What did you think about Chandler?
It's amazing. There's a great community here.
There's an extremely great community in here. That's a weird phrasing. But you know what? This was a place that just the general area was a place that I learned a lot to be a better pilot. Radios, everything. And this was really our first stop. And so yeah, to Tower, thank you very much for that. What I love about this area, it's like being in college. You're around people who are all on the same page about this like motivation to be a pilot. And so you could feel that energy all throughout the valley. Again, we start in Chandler, we're ending in Chandler, and it's just to give you a little bit of a preview of like kind of all the stuff that we experienced while here. And then even here at Chandler at the FBO, William took care of us the entire week. So William, thank you very much for being awesome. Just every time we'd come in, he'd tell us where to park and
just amazing, super friendly.
Super friendly.
Yeah.
So if you guys come to Chandler, say hi to William for us.
Yeah.
Because he's awesome.
Yes, he is.
And Hangar Café's awesome. And again, this is an amazing place. Mm-hmm. So we're really sad, actually. We're really sad to leave. We made a lot of friends. And again, all that stuff you guys will see in the coming weeks. So, but for now, we're leaving here and we will culminate this whole trip with what airport at the
Phoenix
end?
Sky Harbor.
But you guys gotta wait until the end of the series for that. We got a lot of airports we're gonna cover.
Yeah.
So, but that one was fun. And that is I think you said that's like your official favorite Bravo right now.
So far.
So far.
Yeah.
So those are big words.
I know. It's our 5th Bravo, right?
I think it's our 5th Bravo.
Yeah.
So, but you guys are going to see all of that as well as everything else. Thank you guys so much, and we really hope you guys enjoyed the Chandler. We got so much more. And so we'll see you guys next week on another Phoenix airport that we actually don't know which ones that's going to be just yet.
Yeah.
So I guess we'll both be surprised. All right, guys, we'll see you guys later.
Chandler ground, Aero 19039 Hotel at Transient, rated taxi with November for Southwest departure.
Aero 19039 Hotel, Chandler ground, runway 4 left, via Alpha Delta.
4 left via Alpha Delta 39er Hotel. Alright, plates. Alright, 4 left, yeah. Okay, so we're going that way. Yep. Good. Making sure.
Yeah, I was doing everything possible to not mess up our last day here. Chandler Airport really became the perfect stop for us to call home base. Despite it being busy, it was low fuss getting in and out. Yes, there were the occasional switching of runways, speeding up to enter the pattern, as well as my own personal mistakes. But it's an airport that we will definitely miss. I think we visited so many different airports that on one of our returns, as soon as we exited the runway, I said clear of 7 right. Yeah, that runway was 4 left. And thank you to Tower for not yelling at me that day. He was so kind. I remember his voice just saying, I got you, just make a right on Alpha to Transient. I'm always reminded that aviation will humble you, and it definitely did that to me here. We want to thank all of our members. This really doesn't happen without you, and our hope every video is that we get more pilots to fly to these amazing places. And you guys are completely responsible for making that happen. You also help provide something we hope makes pilots safer by showing all of my own mistakes to help others not make the same ones. Thank you, members, for supporting us so much.
All right, guys, we really don't do this normally, but we just want to say as we leave here, the Phoenix area, so thank you so much to everybody that we met, and just for, I think, all the air traffic controllers, all the tower, and good luck to all the students that fly here. There's a lot of them, and yeah, it's just, it's a great area. I can see why people specifically move to Phoenix to learn how to fly.
Oh, yeah.
So, but thank you guys in the Phoenix area for making this a special visit for us. And we're really excited to release all of the rest of the videos, which you'll see not only the good stuff, you'll definitely see the bad stuff, because there was plenty of that on my part.
It wasn't that bad, but there were some mistakes made, and we've since learned how to correct them because we've learned from them.
Yeah, they weren't like anything safety-wise.
No.
They were just like a lot of the taxing.
Right.
You know, so
a lot of lessons learned.
A lot of lessons learned. So, but yes, again, we hope you guys enjoy the series as much as we love filming it. All right, now we're out of here.
Going to a new airspace and its complexities is something we don't think we really understood until we arrived here. And this is only the beginning. Chandler was a spectacular first stop, and we thank everyone we met here at this airport for making it a spectacular experience. We'll continue our series next week with an airport that has what is considered by some as having the cheapest fuel in the valley. But until then, go fly, go discover.
Chandler Tower, Aero 19039 Hotel, holding short 4 left at Delta for departure.
Aero 19039 Hotel, Chandler Tower, hold short 4 left, arriving traffic.
Holding short 4 left, 39er Hotel.
Aero 1939 Hotel, runway 4 left, clear for takeoff, fly straight out.
4 left, clear for takeoff and fly straight out, 39er Hotel.
You wanted steak, you were hungry.
Aero 39 Hotel, traffic passing off your left, Cessna in the downwind.
I have that traffic inside 39er Hotel.
Aero 39 Hotel, make a left downwind departure.
Left downwind departure, 39er Hotel.
Airson 68, runway 4 left, clear touch and go.
Clear touch and go for 4 left, Airson 68.
Chandler Tower, Skyhawk 80283, holding short, runway 4 left at Delta, ready for departure.
Cessna 80283, Chandler Tower, hold short, runway 4 left, arriving traffic.
Hold short 4 left, 80283.
Yeah.
That's 80283, runway 4 left, line up and wait.
Runway 4 left, line up and wait, 80283.
That's 80283, runway 4 left, clear for takeoff, flash straight out.
4 left, clear for takeoff, fly straight out, 80283.
Chandler Tower, Aero 1939 Hotel, requesting frequency change.
Aero 39 Hotel, frequency change approved, good flight.
Frequency change approved. Thanks for all the help and have a great day, 39 Hotel.
See you next time.
See ya.
Chandler Tower, good afternoon, RV158, Juliet Mike, VFR 2500, about 12 south. Like to transition airspace northbound, VFR.
RV 158 Juliet Mike, Chandler Tower, out in.
158 Juliet Mike, flash.
RV Juliet Mike, say requested altitude.
2500.
Clear track 670, Phoenix approach, right, drop 3010. Fast 51, Phoenix approach, climb maintain 15,000, 15,000. Fast 51 flight, squawk 4215. Fast 51 flight, radar contact 5 miles southeast of the Gateway Airport, turn left heading 360. Clear track 670 Chandler is on runway 4. Clear track 670, roger. Information, November current, just continue on the transition, and I have your request. No, 0 Delta, roger. Aero 1939 Hotel, contact approach 124.1.
124.1, 39 Hotel, thank you.
American 2184, thanks for your help today. Contact approach 120.4. 20.4, American 2184, see ya. See ya.
Good afternoon, approach, Aero 1939 Hotel, 5,600.
1939 Hotel, Phoenix approach, roger, Phoenix altimeter 3010.
3010, 39 Hotel.
For number 1 Romeo Tango, fly heading of 200, vectors 2 runway 7 right, and descend to maintain 7,000.
200, 7000, Romeo Tango.
American 882, contact approach 126.6.
126.6, American 882, good day.
Day.